We live in the age of instant gratification. Gone are the days when we had to wait for our mail, the next episode of a TV show, or our package deliveries. Now we have email, we have all episodes of a TV show available to stream right away, and we have 2 day shipping, next day shipping, even shipping within the hour. Consumer culture makes us believe that patience is for suckers and instant gratification is king. We don't want to wait because the sooner we have something, the better we will feel, the cooler we would seem to our friends and followers, and the more approval we will receive from our peer group. We only have to look around to see all these overnight successes, icons, and wonder kids, and we feel if everything is up for grabs, let's replicate it for ourselves. But it doesn't work, and we get depressed, dejected, disillusioned, disappointed, and we feel maybe something is not right with me. Maybe I'm not good enough, not talented enough, or the worst, I'm not lucky enough. Because if everyone else can have it, why can't we crack the code? Let's dig a little deeper. When we have small wins based on maybe splurging money and buying something, or looking at social media reactions to our posts, or maybe reaching for that donut, and we feel these quick dopamine releases, they make us feel good in the short term, but it does not last. And the consumer culture and social media encourages this behavior because they make it seem as if these small wins are going to bring us lasting happiness. Look at the commercials. They make us feel that only if we spend this XX amount of dollars and buy whatever it is they are selling, our life would be all rosy and beautiful. But does that work? It seems to feel that way, and then we go for that thing, we buy it, it gives a little ego boost, we feel pride, happiness, but it does not last. It feels like we are always chasing the next thing, and it gives us a little rush of energy, this bubble of happiness, but it bursts very fast, and then we move on to the next thing. There are no shortcuts to success. We may indulge in shopping or unhealthy habits or scrolling through social media and feel rewarded for based on the number of responses. But although it might feel like a rush of energy in the short term, it leads to actually skipping on long term goals or even leading to poor financial outcomes or unhealthy habits in the long term. The cliche is true on this. Anything that is lasting needs patience and time and effort. And those overnight successes that we talked about, social media and consumer culture portrays stories in a way which benefits them because when we see that someone can instantly become a hit, what do? We try to follow the same patterns, and who does that benefit? Definitely not us. People who make it big, they also have to put in their reps. It's just that how much of their story we are privy to, how much do we know about their journey. And also, if someone had better opportunities and they had success easily, they still have to put in work on a day to day basis to maintain that level of success. It is not easy, it's not just possible to have something quickly and maintain it long term. It does not work that way at all. So, for ourselves, instead of chasing these short term pleasures, short term dopamine hits, let's focus on delayed gratification where we are defining our goals clearly and we are moving in that direction where we also are going for lasting success and lasting happiness. We need to come with a clear definition of what it is we are going for instead of getting distracted with everything that is around us, whether it's TV, commercials, social media, or the next donut. And there's nothing wrong with indulging in moderation. We can still watch the TV show, we can still buy things based on the commercials, we can still scroll through social media and get some level of satisfaction based on the responses that we get to our posts, or even indulging in treats, but it has to be kept at a moderate level. It has to be conscious. We have to consciously monitor that we are doing it just to reward ourselves in the short term, but this is not the only thing we are going after. Our long term vision is still there, and we are doing these activities or indulging in these activities as maybe a break from time to time. But this is not all we are doing. We have this long term goal and we are going after it. And also, we need to make sure we have clear expectations, that we are not substituting the short term pleasures for the long term goal, because we want to avoid the pain of going for something which will provide us delayed gratification, and we are choosing this little hit in this moment. We need to be conscious of the choices we are making. We need to have clear expectations and clearly discipline ourselves, have self control, and mindfully take note of what it is we are doing, in what direction we are headed. Also, another important point, we need to also consciously build in a reward system, because if we keep our body deprived and only wait for that long term goal, it may not work out because it's so far in the future that the body might just feel that it's too much pain waiting for that delayed gratification, and it might just lose focus and look for short term gratification or that instant gratification in the near future. So we consciously have to break that goal down, come up with smaller goals on the way. And whenever we achieve these smaller goals, we celebrate, we reward ourselves. So we are consciously not depriving ourselves and also giving it that momentum, that feeling of satisfaction that comes from getting rewarded along the way. So let's not take the easy route, easy come, easy go. Instead of that, let's consciously define those long term goals, whether it's self growth, financial goals, career goals, relationship goals, and consciously move in that direction instead of settling for these quick releases which are so distracting. We can indulge in these from time to time, but we always have our eyes on the prize, and we understand that we are in this for the long haul. So let's go for that bigger goal, which will give us lasting happiness and success, and not settle for less. Good luck.